Welcome to 1111, which is a segment from my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Today's topic is my advice section that I do every month. Hello, new month, new us, new goals, new slay. I'm very excited about November. I'm obsessed with the month November, especially because it reminds me of my best friend when she showed me the song November by Tyler the Creator. What's your November? Tell me what's your November. It's about like November being your favorite month and like something of I don't know. But anyways, I love giving advice. I'm the youngest sibling. I talk about this later on in the advice section, but I'm the youngest sibling, so I never got to play that big brother role. So through this, I like get to experience what it would be like for someone to come in to me for advice. So that's very very nice, and I'm very very excited. And I don't know. I personally like being able to like for example today, my energy was kind of low, and doing this segment it like really uplifts me because I honestly feel like I'm giving a good perspective for things, and it's kind of like a positive thing for me. So we're gonna start first with one of my favorite mutuals. One of my favorite mutuals on Instagram. They asked this question, and it was like, how to get over a breakup. And I personally have never gone through a breakup. I am a very guarded person. I will guard myself to the point where I only have like two friends. Have you seen those memes where it's like I protected my energy so much to where I'm like in bed by 8 p.m. and I have two friends and I've never gotten heartbroken. And I remember in the beginning of the year, I was like, it is my goal to get heartbroken. Like, I really wanted to experience heartbroken just because I feel like I have a creative mind, and I feel like it would kind of revolutionize myself, like it would revive me in a way. But obviously, no. I think I would literally be no. So the closest thing to that I ever had to a relationship this year, I literally broke it up in 2 months because I was like, no, absolutely not. So I've never been broken up with, but I have I have five sisters, and they've all been broken up with, and they've been the broken heart. They've been the ones breaking the hearts. So I can talk about it. I feel like I have some experience. I also have friends who have been dumped. I've had people who have been doing the dumping. I personally have done the dumping as well. So I think I'm a little experienced. Obviously not because I've never gotten broken up with, but it's fine. I feel like there are three stages. I feel like when you trying to get over a breakup, there are three stages. Let's say the person. First of all, I'm sorry to be harsh. I'm sorry, but we are literally 10 years old. We're literally what, 20, 19? I'm 19. We're literal children. Like, we have just started doing taxes. Like, I'm sorry, the person that we're dating right now, it's not someone who we're gonna marry. Sorry, that's kind of harsh, but it's true. Like, you're not gonna marry the person that you're dating at 19, 20. Like, be for real, stink. So, there's that, okay? So now that you're broken up with, right? Oh my god, the love of my quote unquote love of my life broke up with me. Okay, so now we get to live our literal. This isn't even our prime. I feel like 20s aren't our prime. I genuinely feel like 30s and like 40s are prime because the 20s, I feel like that's when you kind of mess up, and like you're kind of learning, and you're getting broken up with, and you're breaking up with people, and you're like getting into debt and stuff. And I feel like at your 30s you kind of have your life figured out a little bit. You probably have something for you. So I feel like 20s are meant to mess up, and I feel like 20s are meant to get broken up with and like live your life. But I feel like three stages. I feel like we go through heartbreak, right? Obviously. And that's we have to ride our wave, okay? Then second part, we do our healing. That's when we get into our meditation, our crystal bag. Then three, it's our villain era. It's our moving on era. It's our I that was yesterday. I don't love you anymore era. That's the I needed to lose you to love me era, right? So we have to start first with the breaking up with the riding the wave. I'm a big person of riding the waves. I ride my emotions hardcore. If I'm feeling mad, I'm going to be riding. I'm gonna ride for mad. Okay, like if my characters are from Inside Out, I'm not going to lock them away. No, I'm going to ride for them because they are my emotions, right? So I'm gonna get the ice cream, watch the sad movies, stay in bed. You earn that, okay? Like, you feel sad, and that is valid. Like, your feelings are so valid. It's like you literally, the love of your life broke up with you. Okay, be sad. Give yourself 2 days to just soak in it. Just be sad. Listen to the Sam Smiths, listen to the Adeles. Just be sad, right? And then you're going to get to a point where you just don't feel comfortable living that way. You don't feel like you just feel overwhelmed because honestly, being sad every single day is overwhelming, right? So, you're going to want to start reinventing yourself. You're going to start being like, you know what? No. You're going to flip your perspective and you're going to say, this is the best thing that ever happened to me because now I get to heal. Now I get to be a better version of myself than I was with that person, right? I'm a firm believer of like, you're not you're not you weren't the best they had. Like me personally, I don't believe that I'm the best like past lovers had. I think I'm the best they had at that situation, and I do believe that they're gonna find someone better than me. I don't think I'm like the 100% best most perfect human being ever. I feel like that mentality is a little bit like, okay, stink, let's be for real, calm down. But I do love the confidence. The confidence is great. And you're going to get some confidence that you're going to be like, you know what? I am reinvented. I am a new person. And you're going to enter your villain era, right? But I'm not talking about being a mean girl. I'm not talking about separating them. I'm not talking about making him, like, try to get him back. No. I feel like once someone breaks up with you, it's like, don't get back together with him because there's so many more people in this earth. Like, why would we stress out about a relationship? Why? Just why? Like, there's so many more human beings on this earth. And like I said, we're literally 10. We have the world to see stink. So it's like, yes, your feelings are valid. We're going to ride the wave. We're going to watch the sad movies, listen to sad music, eat the ice cream. But we also need to remind ourselves some affirmations, right? For example, you are not look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are made of the same things that lines are made of, galaxies are made of, tsunamis, oceans, a literal ladybug, plants. Like, you are made of the same things that they are made of. So what makes you feel like you are not worth anything? What makes you feel sad? No, you are literally made of the same things that sunsets are made of. So get up. Okay, we already rode the wave. Now we are getting off the beach. We are getting off the wave, and we're gonna get a hold of ourselves. Okay, we're gonna get our act together. And then we have to remind ourselves, I am beautiful. I am okay. I am magic. We hold the power as to how we control the situation, as to how we react to the situation. We have power. Remember that. We are so powerful that however we handle this situation is magic. So, just know, ride the wave, you're gonna heal, you're gonna be better, and this time next year, like SZA said, this time next year, we're gonna be living so good. So just remind yourself that. Give yourself affirmations, take it day by day. You got this, I believe in you. We've all been there, and I promise you, you're gonna find someone hotter. Like, that's how it works. Like, you're gonna find someone hotter. Don't go back to that person that broke up with you, because honestly, once you get broken up with once, like, if you get back together, that's low-key a red flag, unless it's like a valid reason or whatever. But like no, just don't. Just someone new. We need something new, right? Next, that leads to the topic of how to be okay with spending time alone. Lately, I don't know what's gone into me, but I've been obsessed with the fact that I am going to be happy alone. I thrive off of the idea of not having to depend on anyone, not having to check up on another human being to make sure that they're okay. Like a lover, for example. At the same time, I do feel it's because I was the youngest child. My youngest sister is 10 years older than me. So I was raised alone. I don't have many friends. Like I said, I protected my energy to the point where I only have 2 friends now. And it's like, okay, Stink, maybe you're spending too much time alone. But whatever, that's not the point. That's a conversation with my therapist, not this. The point is, we need to learn how to be in a relationship with ourselves because we are all we have, right? We have to notice the habits that we do, the hobbies that make us happy. For example, paddleboarding and kickboxing bring bring this like such positive and like insane love that I have of life that I try to do it as much as I can, right? So you have to notice habits that you do and hobbies that you try to look for and you try to create in your life just so that you can have a love for life. Because call me crazy, but I will hate to spend my 90 years of this earth, of this lifetime, trying not being comfortable in my skin. Hello, comfortable in my skin. Cozy wherever I've been, Like we need to be okay with spending time alone because why are we stressing out about relationships? Why would we stress out about being like not being alone? Why would we stress out about friendships and stuff like that when in reality the universe will supply for us? Like we have to trust the universe, fall back and just focus on ourselves. Like all this time that we're spending alone, we should, you know, like invest that energy in ourselves, invest that energy in our meditations, in our yoga, and building hobbies that create happiness for us. But those are just ways for me. I love you so 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 much. Please be safe, and yeah, bye.